Good morning, class 12C. We are now doing partnership retirement, and in today's question, we will find out when a partner retires, some of the amount which is due to him is paid through cash or check, and for the remaining amount, a loan account is opened for him. In the coming questions of partnership retirement, you will also find out that there is a loan account which is to be made, और जो remaining partners या existing partners होते हैं, they slowly clear off that loan account of the retiring partner. Until that time period, an account in the form of a liability stands to the liability side of the balance sheet like the retiring partner's loan account. Like it is a loan account taken, the firm has taken loan from anybody. In the similar way, retiring partner का जो full balance payment है, if you have not made it, it will be transferred to the loan account. So this is the new adjustment that we are going to discuss today. I will quickly read out the question with you. Question number 34, as per your book on page number 6.62. I have already shared the picture yesterday. You should have noted down the question that is expected. Now the balance sheet of Chintan, Ayush and Sudha is as follows. CAS. Their old profit sharing ratio is 5:3:2 and the balance sheet is as follows. On the liability side, you have capitals. Chintan 90,000, Ayush 60,000 and Sudha 40,000. For the provident fund, the amount is rupees 30,000, 30. General reserve stands at rupees 20,000, 20. It will be written off like what we have discussed at the time of admission also. Next, the creditors. The creditors of the firm stands at rupees 10,000. This is the liability side. Now the asset side says the following asset book value balances are given to you. Plant and machinery stands at rupees 90,000. Furniture stands at rupees 60,000, 60. Stock is at rupees 30,000, 30. Then debtors minus provision. Debtors rupees 60,000 minus old provision. So there is an old provision of rupees 5,000. The outer column balance for debtor turns out to be 60,000 minus 5,000, that is 55,000. Old provision is rupees 5,000. However, in the adjustment you will see that there is a new provision created also. How we are going to adjust? We will do it through the journal entry. So debtors, outer column 55,000. Then there is cash balance, cash at bank. Cash at bank means this is the bank balance. Bank balance stands at rupees 15,000 rupees. Now one of the members, Chintan, retired and the following adjustments were agreed. Let us find out the adjustments related to revaluation account and adjustments related to partner's retirement. First adjustment is debtors of 5,000 were to be written off. 5,000 rupees के जो bad debts create हो रहे हैं, they are to be made on debtors, and a provision means a new provision. A fresh provision is to be made for bad debts, which will be 5% of the debtors amount. Next is goodwill is at rupees 1 lakh. At the time of Chintan's retirement, goodwill stands at rupees 1 lakh. Chintan's share will be adjusted by debiting the capital accounts of Ayush and Sudha. We have done one question of this manner, that we will do it on both the sides of the partner's capital account. The balance of Chintan's share of goodwill will be adjusted by Ayush and Sudha. Means we will find out the partner's share, the retiring partner's share of goodwill. Then it will be divided amongst the gaining partners, and then the compensation will be paid by them. Next is stock was revalued. The older value of stock was 30,000. However, it was revalued at 36,000 rupees. Next is furniture was undervalued. It was undervalued by 9,000. Means you have to increase the value of furniture with rupees 9,000. On the buy side of revaluation, you will write buy furniture. Liability of workmen compensation claim is to be created. Workmen compensation claim is to be made. However, reserve is not shown in the balance sheet. But you have to create a claim. Means two side of revaluation account with rupees 2,000. A claim on workman compensation is to be created with rupees 2000. Chintan was to be paid rupees 20,000 by check, and the remaining balance is to be transferred to his loan account. He is to be paid rupees 20,000 by check, and the remaining balance is to be paid through Chintan's loan account. उसको payment नहीं कर रहे हैं, it is to be transferred to Chintan's loan account, and it will appear in the new balance sheet of the firm. However, we don't have to make the new balance sheet. We just have to pass the necessary journal entries on revaluation, and we have to make Chintan's loan account. Chintan's account, Chintan's capital account, it means, where we will be making partner's capital account through only one column, which will be Chintan's column only. आयुष और सुधा के कॉलम्स नहीं होंगे इस पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट में, सिर्फ चिंतन का कॉलम होगा. नाउ टू डू जर्नल एंट्रीज यू रिक्वायर द रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट टू पोस्ट द जर्नल एंट्रीज. सो लेट अस फर्स्ट मेक द रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट. इन योर रजिस्टर्स प्लीज राइट द फॉर्मेट फॉर रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट एंड देन वी विल मेक इट. Can you just confirm if you are able to see the board properly? Can you? Come on, anyone? Okay, thank you. Now please have a look. The old partners ratio was Chintan is to Ayush is to Sudha, 5 is to 3 is to 2. Now since the question does not talks about new ratio, which means how will you calculate the gaining ratio or the new ratio? Chintan is gone, Ayush is to Sudha is 3 is to 2. Okay, clear? This is the old ratio, 5 is to 3 is to 2, and for the new ratio it is 3 is to 2 because Chintan is retiring. Chintan retires. Let us find out what are the adjustments related to revaluation account. First of all, debtors were to be written off and a provision of 5% on debtors is to be created. अब जो पुराना provision है it will be written off, and on the remaining balance of debtors 5% to be created. What is the remaining amount of debtors? 55,000. इसका 5% is to be created as a provision on debtors. Did you understand why 55 and not 60? Because 60 already minus old provision, and old provision is rupees 5,000. So 60 minus 5, 55. On 55 we will calculate the new provision. The concept of old provision, new provision, old bad debts, further bad debts is the same as what you do in final accounts. जैसा PL account में करते हैं वैसे ही revaluation account में भी करते हैं. So it is rupees 2750. The next adjustment as per the question is goodwill. So for goodwill you don't have to do anything. For goodwill you don't have to do anything right now. Stock was revalued, and when it was revalued we found that stock has risen. So for stock it will be rupees 36 minus 36,000. There is an appreciation in the value of stock. Next is फर्नीचर वॉज अंडर वैल्यूड. अब जब अंडर वैल्यूड है तो न्यू बैलेंस शीट में प्लस हो जाएगा. नाउ व्हेन इट विल बी एडेड देयर विल बी एन इंक्रीज इन असेट. सो बाय फर्नीचर विद हाउ मच रुपीज? with rupees 9,000. The next adjustment is a liability of workman compensation is to be created. Liability to be created means liability is increasing. That means two side of revaluation. Two workman compensation claim, and the claim is how much? The claim is rupees 2,000. What will you do? You are going to subtract and find out the profit. 6 plus 9, 15,000. 15 minus 2750 and minus 2,000. Quickly find out what is the profit on revaluation. It is 10,250. Now divide this 10,250 in 5 is to 3 is to 2. Quickly find out the amount. Quickly find out the amount, and please make sure those who have not yet submitted their notebooks, registers, and they wish to give it after the school is over, please do today's work in the fair copy for God's sake. There were so many questions in the class we have discussed, and so few you people, some of you have not done anything. They don't know how to close the balance like this. They don't know that the columns are to be made straight using a ruler. You are in class 12, come on. So the balances of profits include 10,250 divided in 5 is to 3 is to 2. What is the profit for Chintan? Come on, 10,250 into 5 upon 10. It is 5125. Then it is 3075. And for the third one, 10,250 into 2 upon 10. It will be rupees 2050. So these are the balances transferred to Chintan, Ayush and Sudha. The revaluation account is done. Now the next adjustment says there is goodwill of the firm. Now to adjust goodwill by the remaining partners, you first need to find out what is the retiring partner's share of goodwill. After you find out what is the retiring partner's share of goodwill, you will have to divide it as per the gaining ratio of remaining partners. So here we have already calculated what is the gaining ratio. Let us find out what is Chintan's share in goodwill. The total share of goodwill of the firm is rupees 1 lakh. Now 1 lakh into Chintan's share. How much is Chintan's share? 5. 5 upon 10. So Chintan's share of goodwill is rupees 50,000. This 50,000 will be divided in the ratio 3:2. I don't think there is any confusion. So Ayush will bear 30,000 to Chintan and Sudha will bear 20,000 to Chintan. This is the compensation paid by the remaining partners to the retiring partner for his share of goodwill. We just divided it into the gaining ratio of the remaining partners. I don't think there is any confusion to this. Let us now do the journal entries. Are you ready to do it? Complete the revaluation account, then we will move to the journal entries. I give you 1 minute. Now keep in mind this revaluation account and we will now frame the journal entries. The first journal entry will be, because in the old balance sheet there is a reserve, general reserve shown. How much is the amount for general reserve? Quickly tell me so that I know that you know the question. How much is the amount for general reserve? Fatima, Satakshi, Arif?
120,000.
20,000. Fine. So how will you divide this 20,000? We will divide this 20,000 in the old ratio. 5:3:2. So write down the first journal entry for the distribution of general reserve. General reserve account debit. General reserve account debit to Chintan's capital, to Ayush's capital, to Sudha's capital. General reserve account debit to Chintan's capital account, to Ayush's capital account, to Sudha's capital account. How much is the amount? 20,000 distributed in old ratio. So 20,000 into 5 upon 10, 20,000 into 3 upon 10 and 20,000 into 4 upon 10. The amount will be equal to 10,000 for Chintan, 6,000 for Ayush, and for Sudha it is 4,000. 5:3:2. Okay. In the narration you can write general reserve distributed amongst all partners. General reserve distributed amongst old partners. Now the next journal entry will be for bad debts. Now please be very careful. See, there was a bad debt on debtors, and secondly the old provision was also there. You have to see if the old provision is equal to the new provision. Then total amount of new provision can be written off against old provision. जो पहले से ही provision हमारे पास existing है वो है 5,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees का और provision create करना है और पुराने bad debts को write off करना है. These three things you have to do. So what you have done? हमने new provision create कर लिया. Now two adjustments are still left. पहले तो जो पुराना प्रोविजन है एग्जिस्ट करता है बैलेंस शीट में, उसको फाइंड आउट करेंगे क्या करना है, और सेकेंडली जब वो वाले डेटर्स उतने अमाउंट के डेटर्स राइट ऑफ करेंगे तो वो प्रोविजन में से ले सकते हैं. एक्स्ट्रा अमाउंट हमें नहीं पे करना है बिकॉज वी ऑलरेडी हैव द प्रोविजन. सो द जर्नल एंट्री विल बी बैड डेब्ट्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू डेटर्स अकाउंट. बैड डेब्ट्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू डेटर्स अकाउंट. This is in the narration you will write bad debts written off, writing off old bad debts. Okay, bad debts account debit to debtors, writing off bad debts from debtors. Debtors का डेबिट बैलेंस होता है, हमने उनको क्रेडिट में लिख दिया यानी कि हमने रिड्यूस कर दिया. Bad debts account debit to debtors account with rupees 5,000. In the narration you will write bad debts written off. Now there is a new adjustment which says नया provision भी create हो रहा था. So what you have done, provision account debit to bad debts account. Provision account debit to bad debts account. Bad debts create तो किए हैं, लेकिन उसको क्योंकि पुराना provision हमारे पास exist करता है, उसमें से minus कर सकते हैं. So you write provision for doubtful debts account debit to bad debts account. Provision for doubtful debts account debit to bad debts account. And you will write provision met through old provision in the old balance sheet. Or you can write writing off of bad debts, writing off of bad debts met through old provision of the balance sheet. Writing off of bad debts, OFF off. Writing off, OFF of bad debts met through old provision, 5,000 rupees. So provision for debtors account debit to bad debts account. ये 5,000 रुपीज़ जो हमने आगे राइट ऑफ किए हैं, इसको प्रोविजन से ही रेज कर दिया, अलग से पेमेंट नहीं किया, और अभी 5,000 का प्रोविजन जो है वो कैंसिल हो गया, यूटिलाइज हो गया, यूज हो गया. नेक्स्ट एंट्री सेज the entries related to revaluation account. So here we will find out revaluation account debit to provision on debtors, the new provision which is to be created, revaluation account debit to provision on debtors and to workmen compensation claim. एक तो नया प्रोविजन क्रिएट करा, पुराना 5,000 का प्रोविजन राइट ऑफ हो गया है, और उस पर जो डेटर बैड डेब्ट्स क्रिएट हो गए थे वो हमने प्रोविजन के थ्रू मीट कर दिया. द सेकेंड एंड थर्ड जर्नल एंट्री के थ्रू पुराना बैड डेब्ट्स राइट ऑफ कर दिया है और प्रोविजन को उससे मीट आउट कर दिया है. दिस जर्नल एंट्री इज अबाउट दिस न्यू प्रोविजन. रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू प्रोविजन ऑन डेटर्स, दिस इज न्यू प्रोविजन, एंड टू वर्कमैन कॉम्पेंसेशन क्लेम. प्रोविजन ऑन डेटर्स में 2750 एंड वर्कमैन कॉम्पेंसेशन क्लेम में 2000, अ टोटल ऑफ 4750. रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट डेबिट 4750 provision on debtors 2750 and to workmen compensation 2000. This is the adjustments which are made through revaluation account. Now for the buy side of revaluation, what shall be the journal entry? Stock debit, it is appreciating. Furniture debit, it is also appreciating to revaluation account. So stock debit, furniture debit to revaluation account. It will be 6,000 plus 9,000. So stock debit with 6,000, furniture debit with 9,000 to revaluation account. Revaluation account credited with 6 plus 9, 15,000. In the narration you can write appreciation in the value of assets. Appreciation in the value of assets. Next, what you have to do? You have to transfer the profit or loss of revaluation. In this case, this is a profit. So you will write the next journal entry: revaluation account debit to C's capital account, to A's capital account, to S's capital account. Profit transfer to their partner's capital account. Revaluation account debit to C's capital account, to A's capital account, Chintan, Ayush and Sudha S capital account. And the total will be, revaluation account will be debited with rupees 10,250 and to Chintan 5125, to Ayush 3075, to Sudha 2050. In the narration you will write profit on revaluation transferred to partners capital account. Profit on revaluation transferred to partners capital account. Okay. I hope this much is clear. We have distributed the general reserve, we have adjusted the bad debts, we have created new provision, and we have adjusted revaluation account through the journal entries. What shall be the next journal entry? You will have to find out what is the amount of goodwill. So for the amount of goodwill, we have already made the calculation. We just require the journal entry. हमें पहले से ही पता है कि चिल्ड्रन का शेयर ऑफ गुडविल है 50,000, जिसको आयुष और सुधा 30,000 और 20,000 में कॉम्पेंसेट कर रहे हैं. सो नेक्स्ट जर्नल एंट्री विल बी फॉर गुडविल. राइट डाउन आयुष's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट, सुधा's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट to Chintan's capital account. Remember, gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing or retiring partners account for compensation of goodwill. Ayush capital account debit because Ayush is also gaining. Sudha's capital account debit because Sudha is also gaining partner. To Chintan's capital account means Chintan is retiring. We will adjust the following amounts. For Ayush you will write 30,000. For Sudha you will write 20,000. And to Chintan's capital account credit करेंगे total of rupees 50,000 Adjustment for Chintan's share of goodwill. Adjustment for Chintan's share of goodwill. Now one very last, very important journal entry includes that the question says चिंतन को हमने 20,000 रुपीज़ कैश में दिए हैं और बैलेंस पेमेंट जो उसके कैपिटल अकाउंट का बैलेंस पेमेंट है उसका हमने एक लोन अकाउंट ओपन किया है. सो प्लीज चेक आउट दिस जर्नल एंट्री. दिस इज फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम यू आर डूइंग. द जर्नल एंट्री विल बी Chintan's capital account debit to. Now what all have we paid him? We have paid rupees 20,000 through a check. Means बैंक अकाउंट तो उसको बैंक पेमेंट किया और बैलेंस पेमेंट जो है उससे हमने क्या क्रिएट किया है. इट इज टू बी ट्रांसफर्ड टू हिज लोन अकाउंट टू Chintan's loan account. I hope everyone has written the revaluation account, so I think I should rub it to avoid any extra confusion. Alright, so this is your journal entry. Chintan's capital account debit with some amount to bank account to Chintan's loan account. Write this journal entry and leave it. You cannot write the amounts right now. अभी इसके बैलेंस पेमेंट्स हम नहीं लिख सकते क्योंकि हमें ये तो पता है कि बैंक अकाउंट क्रेडिट होगा विद रुपीज 20,000. लेकिन चिंतन्स लोन अकाउंट ये वाला जो बैलेंस है फॉर दिस यू हैव टू मेक द पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट ऑफ चिंतन. फर्स्ट वी विल मेक दैट, देन वी विल गेट बैक टू दिस जर्नल एंट्री एंड देन वी विल राइट द अमाउंट. Clear? Let us move to making Chintan's capital account. It will be a single column partners capital account. इसमें आयुष और सुधा का कोई भी कॉलम नहीं होगा. Only Chintan's column will be there, and we will find out what is the amount which is transferred to his loan account. So just write the journal entry and leave the amount column. Please tell me if you are able to see the board properly. Are you able to see the board properly now? Fine. Thank you. So let us write down the balances. For your convenience, I have already written the things which are supposed to be there. We will just put the balances. So first of all, his capital balance, which was rupees 90,000 as per the balance sheet. Then what we have done? We have credited some amount to his general reserve. उसमें से चिंतन का शेयर 10,000 था. चेक आउट द फर्स्ट जर्नल एंट्री. चिंतन का शेयर था 10,000 रुपीज. आप यहाँ पे जर्नल एंट्री का नंबर भी लिख सकते हैं सो दैट यू नो कि ये वाला अमाउंट कहाँ से आया है. देन द नेक्स्ट अमाउंट इज आयुष और सुधा. ये वाले जो दोनों बैलेंसेस हैं ये कॉम्पेंसेशन है जो उन्होंने गुडविल के लिए दिया था. गुडविल वाली जर्नल एंट्री कौन सी है? जर्नल एंट्री नंबर 8 आई सपोज. सो आयुष कैपिटल एंड सुधा's कैपिटल. आयुष हैज पेड इन रुपीज 30,000 and Sudha has paid him rupees 20,000. These are goodwill and journal entry number 8. Journal entry number 8 से आपने वाला अमाउंट कैलकुलेट किया. Now the next amount is his profit on revaluation. उसको revaluation पर प्रॉफिट भी मिला था which was how much? 5,125 rupees. Which journal entry was it? I think it was journal entry number 6. So from journal entry number 6 हम उसका evaluation account का balance. This is totally optional. If you don't want, you cannot write, you don't write. And if you wish that you want to get back to the journal entry and find out the amount, then you can write. और goodwill का amount हमने लिख लिया है, general reserve जो उसको मिल रहा है वो लिख लिया है, and we have also written the profit share of Chintan on revaluation. On the two side there was no debit balance. अगर उसका current account का balance होता तो वो भी हम यहाँ पर लिखते, but it was not there. But since he was paid rupees 20,000. So to bank account, how much was he paid through check? 20,000 rupees हमने already उसको pay कर दिया. how much is remaining which is to be transferred to his loan account? This will be the balance. 90,000 plus 10, 1 lakh. 1 lakh 30,000, 1 lakh 50,000, 1 lakh 55,125 minus how much? 20,000. 1 lakh 55,125 minus 25, 1 lakh 35,125. Any confusion? हमने सिर्फ पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट को बैलेंस किया और क्योंकि ये रिटायरिंग पार्टनर है, हिज बैलेंस इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग टू न्यू बैलेंस शीट, हिज बैलेंस इज गोइंग टू हिज लोन अकाउंट. So Chintan's loan account stands at 1,35,125. Now stay here and get back to the same journal entry, the last journal entry I am taking you to. Now Chintan's capital account debit will be debited with a total, and bank account ke through he is getting a payment of rupees 20,000. And Chintan's loan account, now we know how much is the balance of Chintan's loan account. How much is it? I hope it is visible to you. Yes, everything is visible. So Chintan's loan account, the balance is 1,35,125 and our total is rupees 1,55,125. Okay, shift it a little this side. What shall be the narration? 20,000 rupees paid to Chintan by check and balance transferred to his loan account. Write out this journal entry and complete it now. Balance transferred to his loan account. So earlier हम ये balance नहीं लिख सकते थे, but now after making partners capital account of Chintan, we know how much is the actual balance due to his loan account. And whenever the firm feels like, whenever it was agreed, so ये 1,35,125 as a loan payment कर देंगे Chintan को, and then his full settlement from this firm will be made. Is this journal entry clear to each one of you? Come on children. Is the last journal entry clear to everyone? Chintan's capital account debit.
Yes.
To bank account. Why? Because he was paid only rupees 20,000. What is the remaining balance? The remaining balance we have calculated through Chintan's capital account, and then it was transferred to his loan account. Please make Chintan's capital account first and then you copy down the amounts. With this we come to the end of question number 34 also. I wish to discuss one more question with you. I will send you the solution video for question number 39. Kindly go through it, and whenever possible through timetable 1 we will continue to discuss partnership only. Is that clear to each one of you? Now we will be regularly meeting only when TT2 will be followed. So please make sure everybody complete your work till then.